Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. Welcome to the second season of our scientific paper writing course. One of the most important and sensitive aspects of writing a scientific paper is patience, persistence, and consistency. In my opinion, this factor is even more important than many technical skills. Your ability to remain motivated, work through difficulties, and continue despite setbacks will play a decisive role in your success as a researcher. I still remember my very first published paper. The publication process took approximately 6 to 7 months. The manuscript was rejected several times before I was finally able to revise it successfully and have it accepted for publication. In this season, I would like to use that first paper as an example and explain the fundamental principles of scientific writing based on my own experience. My first paper was published in a journal, International Journal of Engineering, that was ranked Q3 at that time. And has science improved Q2? Nationally, early research works are not as strong or sophisticated as later publications. Most researchers begin with relatively simple studies and gradually improve their skills through experience. Before starting to write a paper, you should make sure that you are working in a calm environment where you can focus effectively. The first questions you need to ask yourself are: which topic within your field interests you the most? How familiar are you with that topic? What software tools do you know, and how proficient are you in using them? I strongly recommended mastering the relevant software before beginning your first research paper. For example, in this paper in the paper that we will discuss during this course, a significant portion of the analysis and results was obtained using Maple programming and computational tools. Having a strong command of the software related to your field can greatly accelerate your research progress and improve the quality of your results. In addition to technical and scientific software, it is useful to learn supporting tools such as Photoshop, Paint, and other image editing applications. These programs can help you create high quality figures, contours, diagrams, and graphical programs. In addition to technical and scientific software, it is useful to learn supporting tools. These programs can help you create high quality figures, contours, all of which contribute to the professional appearance of your manuscript. Once you have selected a topic of interest and gain sufficient proficiency with the necessary software, the next step is to study the relevant literature. One of the most common mistakes among students is attempting to write a paper before reading enough articles in their research area. A professional researcher always begins by reviewing the existing literature and understanding the current state of knowledge. At the beginning, I recommended reading at least 20 to 30 papers related to your chosen topic. The goal is not to memorize every detail, but to become familiar with the methodologies, software tools, modeling approaches, results, and research gaps within the field. The more papers you study, the easier it becomes to identify valuable research ideas and opportunities for innovation. After reviewing the literature, try to select one paper as your reference or fundamental paper. Reference this place of article. This does not mean copying the work, rather it means understanding its structure and identifying areas where improvement can be made. Many successful scientific papers are essentially extensions or refinements of previous studies. For example, a published study may have investigated only one parameter while neglecting several others. Another paper may have used a simplified model that could be replaced with a more accurate and realistic approach. In some cases, introduction in new material, modifying the boundary condition, or applying a more advanced numerical method can create a meaningful and publishable contribution. Another important point is not to be discouraged by unexpected or unfavorable results. Nearly every researcher experiences situations where the outcomes differ from what was initially expected. Some of the most valuable scientific discoveries originate from unexpected findings. Therefore, a failed attempt should not be viewed as the end of the project, but rather as a natural part of the research process. In the next session, we will move on to the practical structure of a scientific paper. We will examine each section in detail, including the title, nomenclature, introduction, abstract, methodology, results, discussion, and conclusion. Reference, conclusion. By the end of that session, you will have a clear understanding of how each section should be written and what key points must be considered to prepare a professional scientific manuscript. Goodbye.